Planning Commission to order Tuesday, August 3rd, 2021. Roll call.
O'Hearn,
Here.
Heisler,
Here.
Keough,
Here.
Bafke,
Here.
Willer,
Here.
and Staber.
Here. Perfect. Good job.
All right. May I have a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll move to approve.
I'll second.
All right. Motion by Patrick, second by Josie. All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Aye.
All right. Agenda item number 3, a request for a site plan. Staff presentation.
Thank you very much. This is a site plan to construct just over a 4,000 square foot dental office and related infrastructure. It's on the east side of Jordan Street, about 300 feet south of Ashley Court. Property is currently zoned C2A, which is our highway commercial district. Certainly a dental office or a medical office is a permitted use in that district. Comprehensive plan designation is commercial, so the zoning is consistent with the land use. Pretty straightforward application. We had a few comments during the initial design, and they responded well to those, incorporated some of those changes, and we appreciate that. So we did review in accordance with site plan requirements as well as design standards, and it's staff's opinion that they meet all of those requirements. So we did have 2 findings. That the property would be consistent with the C2A zoning district and the commercial land use designation, and that the site plan would achieve consistency with 165042 site plan requirements and design standards. So staff recommends the Planning Commission accept those 2 listed findings and forward the request for site plan approval on 0.66 acres for a dental office to the City Council with recommendation for approval. And the applicants are here in the audience in case you have any questions for them.
Great. Thanks, Ryan. Is there an applicant presentation tonight? You don't have to.
Ryan covered it pretty well.
Great. Okay. Any public comments from anyone? Didn't
Nope.
receive any?
Nope.
Okay. Questions and comments from the commission? I think the building looks amazing. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, it's got a dedicated pedestrian access to the Jordan Street sidewalk, and that kind of connects to a patio in the back there. It does back up to a stormwater feature to the east, so I think it's pretty well designed, pretty well laid out.
Any other questions or comments? Okay. Seeing none, may I have a motion for a recommendation to City Council?
I move that we accept the 2 findings from staff and recommend it to City Council.
I'll second.
Great. Motion by Josie, second by Patrick. Any further discussion? Okay, seeing none, roll call.
Staber,
Aye.
Willer,
Aye.
Bafke,
Aye.
Keough,
Aye.
Heisler,
Aye.
Ahern,
Aye.
Great. Motion passes. Agenda item number 4, a request for an amendment to the North Liberty Urban Renewal Area. Staff presentation.
I'm actually going to defer to Mr. Heyer on this one.
Thanks, Ryan. For those of you who've been on the board a little while, you've seen these come through before, and every now and again, the city will amend its urban renewal plan to be consistent with projects that we have or will be completing. In this case, we're amending the plan to include St. Andrews Drive. If you've been on that recently, it's reconstructed with a roundabout planned for future development on the north side of that roadway, and then also where it ends to the west, we anticipate seeing development on Kansas Avenue as well. And so, as a result, we're updating our plan so that we can use tax increment financing dollars to help pay for this project. State law requires it to go in front of P&Z first. We actually have a consultation with other local governments like the school district and the county, and actually Kirkwood. Most times no one shows up for those consulting meetings, but we're required to hold them. Then it comes in front of this group, and then it goes in front of the City Council. So we're asking you to recommend approval of the urban renewal plan update to include St. Andrews Drive, which will help us really with a financing tool for this project.
Great, thank you. Were there any public comments that we received all either, Ryan? Okay, didn't think so, but wanted to check. Questions and comments from the commission?
No comment.
Are we going for a record time here? All right, well, I don't see any, so may I have a motion for our recommendation to city council?
I'll make that motion.
Great.
I'll second.
Great, motion by Dave, second by Patrick. Any further discussion? Okay, seeing none, roll call.
Willer,
Aye.
Bafke,
Aye.
Keo,
Aye.
Ahern,
Aye.
Heisler,
Aye.
and Staber.
Aye.
Great, motion passes. May I have a motion to approve the previous minutes?
I move to approve. Second.
Great, motion by Jason, second by Barry. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? All right, old business? No? New business?
Well, I just have a few things to comment on. Jessica Marks had resigned from the board, so she said she switched a job, so she wasn't able to meet the demand. So we'll miss her, but we are looking to have another reappointment soon. We had an annexation approved by the City Development Board. It was next to the Maytag or the Whirlpool, but that was an area in the county, about 80 acres. So we're in that 30-day waiting period, and so in the middle of August, it'll be officially annexed into the city. We've had some good discussions with the would-be developer about kind of the overall development of that, but it's pretty exciting. We are working on a larger annexation at the southwest portion of the city along Kansas Avenue. It's still in the, it would be the Rarick property, but it was transferred to Bowman Property LLC, who's managed by Mr. Alan Marks. And so we've been kind of looking at master plan area for that area, so that we really think that southwest area is going to start taking off now with the pump station coming online. And last for me is working on a large ordinance, is kind of a reorganization of the zoning ordinance. Hopefully I'm going to bring that to you in September, but it's pretty big. It's about 97 pages right now, but it's sorely overdue, and it's something I've been thinking about since I've been here, but hopefully I have enough time to get it to you, but it's very exciting in my world. I can see Ryan over there smirking.
Clearly, he's very excited. If it is 97 pages, is there any way we could get it maybe a few days earlier than the meeting?
Yeah,
If we're going to read
yes.
97 pages?
Yeah, I'd love to
Thank
get
you.
it to you a week in advance.
Okay,
At
great.
least it'll be almost there,
Okay,
you know?
fantastic. I appreciate it.
I would like an oral copy if you could send
Yeah.
it. If you
Yeah.
could read
That's
it off to
music to my
me
ears.
and just
Is that
let
gonna
me
be the
listen to
staff
it like a
presentation?
podcast. I
Page
mean,
by
that would
page,
be,
page by page, kind of.
that, you know,
line by line.
that would be great.
That's
I mean,
awesome. I
yeah.
love it.
Audible. All right, well, if there isn't anything else, may I have a motion to adjourn?
I think, yep,
Oh.
I think Josie wanted to.
Oh, I'm sorry, Josie.
Under new business, I wanted to bring up the topic of, a few months ago, we had mentioned interest in hearing from the Johnson County Livable Community for Successful Aging, the policy board there. And I'm on that. I'm actually the chair of that policy board, but we have an aging specialist that works for Johnson County. And I didn't know what we wanted. Do you want a presentation from him? Do you want a conversation with him? I know in July, the policy board met with a couple of the planning staff from Iowa City because they're trying to make connections with the different communities. So the board itself would love to meet with a couple of you, or the aging specialist could come and do a presentation to us. I know Ryan is working on like the comprehensive plan and maybe in getting a vendor, and would it be good to have some conversations at that time, or just kind of wanted to open it up to see what you guys' thoughts were. Meaning this fall, later, when's a good time for it, Ryan? Had you had any thoughts on that? Or?
Well, just to update this group, we did interview one consultant for our comprehensive plan today. We have another one tomorrow. So we're getting fairly close, I would think, to hiring a consultant and beginning that process. So I don't anticipate that we have any public hearings for next month. So, I mean, would they be willing to come and present at the Planning Commission?
they can he can put together almost anything you need. And if the idea is, here's how they've talked to home builders, or here's the stuff they recommend, and I know I can meet with them and have that conversation. But if that's the kind of thing you'd like to learn more about it, I know they're in the process of applying for AARP, Senior Friendly County. So there's just lots of things they do, and they make connections with a lot of other agencies for aging in the area. But building homes for successful aging in place is a really important initiative.
Yeah, I'd love to hear a presentation, but also, you know, finish it with a conversation too of, you know, asking questions. And, you know, I'm thinking, you know, what questions could we be asking from a commission to show that this is important to our city?
So we'll work together and plan for something at the next commission meeting. Does that sound
Perfect.
great?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Okay, now any new business? No? Okay, may I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll motion to adjourn.
All right, motion by Pat, I think second by Barry there. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? All right, we're adjourned.
Yeah.